Calgary Police Service has laid criminal charges following an investigation into the business practices of some local automotive repair shops. In an effort to disrupt the cloning of vehicles and unlawful submission of inspection certificates to the government of Alberta, investigators from the CPS Auto Theft Unit have teamed up with Alberta Transportation Vehicle Safety Investigators to identify those businesses that are not complying with provincial vehicle inspection regulations. Baltej Dhaliwal, 47 years of age, has been charged criminally with 39 counts of knowingly entering or reporting false documentation. Mr. Dhaliwal is alleged to have signed 39 salvage inspection certificates without conducting inspections on the vehicles. As a result of the criminal charges being laid, Alberta Transportation is in the process of recalling the 39 vehicles for re-inspection to ensure the vehicles have structural integrity and are safe to be driven on Alberta roads. Calgary Police Service thanks Alberta Transportation's Vehicle Safety Branch for its assistance with the ongoing inspections taking place at local automotive repair shops. And that's it for my prepared statement on that one. Any questions?
Yeah, I got a bunch.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
How many shops were you investigating?
Well, we've been doing inspections at shops since August of 2012, so I can't give you a count roughly, but more than a dozen, it'd be fair to say.
Would you say it's a big problem here in Calgary?
The vehicle cloning is certainly becoming a big problem in Calgary. I mean, that's our focus when we're going into these shops at Alberta Transportation. Obviously, they have their mandate that they're working towards, but by and large, I would think most businesses in Calgary are following the legislation. It's just we need to clamp down on the ones that aren't.
Do you think more charges against separate people could come from this investigation?
Yeah, the investigation is ongoing, and we believe there will be charges later at a further date.
Are you able to tell us?
Sorry, against different people?
Sorry?
Against other people?
Correct, other businesses, other mechanics.
And I was just more curious whether or not you could tell us where these repair shops are, or if you can.
At this point, we're not releasing the name of the business for a couple of reasons. One, the investigation is ongoing, and secondly, the business and owners have been cooperative with us at this point, and they've been asked by Alberta Transportation to do a number of steps to assist us. So at this point, we will not release their names.
And just for the people at home, can you tell us a little bit about vehicle cloning and why it's bad?
Why it's bad?
Well, tell us about what vehicle cloning is, about taking.
Okay, well, vehicle cloning is when individuals are obtaining a VIN from a similar vehicle, make, model, usually another province, and then they steal a vehicle in this province, this city, and they use that VIN, put it on this VIN, and then get it registered in this province and sell it to an unsuspecting consumer. And then down the road, unfortunately, we have to go and take that vehicle from the consumer who's a victim and give it back to the original victim.
So for the people who, let's say, have these vehicles now, they're going to be re-inspected.
Right.
Are they going to be suffering a financial loss, or what's?
They are not. No, the one business in particular has been ordered to not charge these customers for an actual inspection that should have taken place in the first place.
And then maybe, like, do you know anything about the vehicles that were in question? Or were they terrible vehicles, like, that didn't pass these inspections? Or?
Well, these were vehicles that were involved in motor vehicle accidents, and they've suffered structural integrity, so they have to be re-inspected. And an inspection on these vehicles can take up to three hours, so they're back on the road, and we don't know whether they're safe or not to be driven.
And, like, do you know if these vehicles were sold, like, at a vehicle shop, like, or were they sold on the street privately?
I don't know that.
Okay.
The individual charged, was he the owner of the repair shop? And if not, did the owners know what he was doing there?
He was not the owner of the repair shop. He was, I believe he's a mechanic, and he works for a number of different businesses. And like I say, we've received the cooperation of the owner to date.
So was he getting money on the side from someone? Like, why was he doing this?
Well, he gets paid from these businesses for going in and conducting the salvage inspections. Correct. Legitimately gets paid.
So was it just he
just wasn't
doing them? And
just
then
wasn't doing the work. Like I say, these inspections are supposed to take up to 3 hours, and we have evidence that the work wasn't being done at all. So getting paid, not doing the work, and the certificates being submitted to the government of Alberta saying the work was being done, had been done.
So he's taking lazy to a whole new level.
Correct.
So the integrity of these cars could have been, like, brakes could have been in horrible shape and frames could have been.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, presents a real danger to everyone using the roadways with these vehicles on the road without being structurally tested.
And so, sorry, were these vehicles that people got into an accident with, and so they've owned them for a while, or they were, let's say, written off and people have just recently purchased them?
Well, I don't know all the details, but yes, the vehicles have been in a motor vehicle accident, and whether it's the same owner or they've gone to an insurance company and then sold at an auction or what have you. But to be re-registered back on the roadways for Alberta, you have to have a salvage inspection. So again, like the work wasn't being done, but they said the work was being done, then they were being re-registered and on the roadway.
Like, is this a widespread problem, or is this isolated to certain individuals that do this sort of thing?
You know, we, as a police service, we don't normally get involved in salvage inspection investigations. That's more Alberta Transportation's mandate. Just when we're in these businesses doing the, looking for re-VIN vehicles, cloned vehicles, we came across this and we had to act.
So was it a traffic stop and you guys stopped this vehicle with the same VIN as another vehicle in your system, or?
No, we, like under the Traffic Safety Act of Alberta, any peace officer can go into any business, any automotive repair business during business hours to make sure that the Traffic Safety Act is being complied. So like I say, we've teamed up with investigators for Alberta Transportation and going to all the businesses, as many as we can. So, and we came across it that way.